If you wanna come and get it, la 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 la, la 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 la. Welcome to Rosie and Domino.
Connes.
Okay, so what are we gonna talk about?
Alles Connes.
Alles Connes in Connes.
Alles Connes in Connes.
Yeah, let's talk about a fun situation.
Yeah.
Or at least we found it fun and serendipitous.
What's serendipitous?
That's a very good question. One of my favorite words, but...
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, maybe one of my
do
favorite things. Serendipity is when things align or when things happen by chance. What feels like by chance, but then afterwards you wonder, was it really a coincidence or was it kind of orchestrated? Because it felt so aligned.
Yeah.
Wait.
So it made sense in a way.
It made sense, but wait, I'm actually just curious what they say.
What's the definition of
serendipity meaning?
Yeah.
It means a happy accident or unplanned fortunate discovery.
We definitely
had many of those.
But many of those.
I think for those that haven't been to Cannes,
yeah,
the big tech companies, it's basically one big, yeah, can I say this? It's basically the big tech companies doing like a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, it's everyone...
In all honesty, yeah. They're all standing next to each other on the beach.
Showing off their beach.
Yeah.
And making their beach as beautiful as possible. Okay. But yeah.
Hilarious.
So
Yeah.
we are at the Pinterest beach. So each beach has all these
I can't
cool
unsee
things.
things right now.
Yeah. What are you seeing?
No, yeah, many things.
Okay.
Go, continue.
Okay.
No. Yeah, all these beaches, all these
have different things you can do. Like you made a perfume at the TikTok beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're at the Pinterest beach where you could write postcards home.
Yes.
So there's a little stand, there's a woman there, you can pick your postcard, then you can write it, then you can go to her, she gives you a stamp, and then you can post it in the funny creative post box they made. So setting the scene is we are sweltering hot. It's like that hour where we can't even breathe.
Insane humidity.
Yeah, and we're writing postcards.
And we're writing postcards. Extremely hot. Yeah,
Suffering through writing postcards.
I like the activation because they were talking about going offline, right? And as Pinterest, you save a lot of things online. And they were also, what was the quote that was on the beach? It was something like, if you see something beautiful online, it's time to start going offline. Something like that.
Find a reason to go... No, go online to find a reason to go offline. Which I think is beautiful for Pinterest because... Yeah. So much of the boards we make are for projects, maybe in the home or outside or whatever.
And create. But when do you execute? Like go out and actually do it.
And the card said like less URL, more IRL, so in real life. And
yes, going offline is hot. That was one as well.
Those kind of things.
Yeah. We were writing several postcards. Because we were like, what is the opportunity? Let's send to the whole family. So we were writing all these postcards for different people. And then you with all your confidence, went up to the lady, put down the postcards, she put the stamps on, bam, put it in the box.
Yeah, no words were exchanged with this lady.
Exchanged. I go to the counter, I lay my cards down, I'm like, this is the amount of cards I have. That's where I maybe already made the mistake. And she was like, you can only send one postcard. Only one. I was like, no. And I looked at it and I was, what? These carefully written, well executed postcards. I now have to
solve them by yourself. Whereas Pinterest, was offering.
No.
Yeah, we thought.
Yeah, and it was on the beach. It was the whole thing. It was the gimmick. I was like, okay, that one. I knew which one. Actually, I really wanted to send. So that one I for sure sent. But then I was like, I want to at least send one more. Like one more. Can I not get one more stamp? And you were like, maybe ask the lady again. But I was like, she was so, confident in saying no. That I was like, can't do. So we were discussing a bit because it's way too hot.
But I normally would step up, but now it's just sitting at the couch. Maybe you should just talk to
someone, get someone else to post it for you. And I was like, yes, you step down, good. Like, I will just carefully look and see who am I going to approach. So I asked the first guy. He didn't want to do it. He was working there or something. He was like, can't do. All of a sudden, you were sitting down quietly, and then all of a sudden we were like, ask him, he's Dutch. And I was like, huh? In my mind, I was like, how does she know he's Dutch? And two, he's walking fast. Like, I need to chase this guy. Yeah. But I was like, I'm chasing the guy.
You chased him.
I'm chasing the guy.
You chased him down.
Chased him down. And then I was tapping on the shoulder, but I was like, I started in English anyway. So I was like tapping on his shoulder. He turned around. Can I please ask you for something? Would you be okay with posting a card for me? And he was like, immediately like, sure, why not? And then the second sentence was, are you Dutch? And I was like, fuck. They all hear it immediately. They always know. But then he was like, why are you here? Blah, blah, blah. Nice little chat. And I am here with my friend. She's sitting over there. I pointed at you. He looked at you.
I could see him from like 5 meters away, like looking at me and like mouthing my name, Rosie. And then I did my weird little like avoidant wave, like, hi. And yeah, we used to work together like a long time ago.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And yeah, I typically just, it all went very fast, but I typically don't
really
dare to step up to someone that I know, or like I'm shy, or I'm just lazy. I don't know. But between you and I, you're like the warm,
it's shy, avoidant.
Yeah. You create the connection, and then once I'm there, then I'm like, okay, woo. But I'm not the initiator.
Yeah.
But then
good collaboration.
He posted the card for you.
Yes, he did,
and
that was so kind.
And
then they asked us all of a sudden we were sitting in an area where we would otherwise have never been.
Yeah.
Because drinking a nice rosé.
Very nice rosé.
Very nice.
With some very interesting people.
Very interesting people, and we got to meet some people, and we got to speak to some. And we had a little brainstorm when we were sitting down.
True.
Talking more about our ideas, and it was an amazing coincidence / opportunity.
Absolutely.
Until the guard was on to us, seeing that we didn't
have a VIP bracelet, and then he asked us to leave.
Yeah.
But changing gears, we also went to some female-only events, or that were like meant for the female audience. Something called Chief, which was mainly female CEOs, CMOs, women in power / leadership positions.
Yeah.
And then we also went to a beach called Female Quotient, which was also mostly females. And we had an interesting, similar experience there. Julianne, who is the reason we came to Cannes, she asked us, how out of 10, how much do you feel like you belong in this space?
Yeah.
So this was the Chief event, which was kind of a conference situation with like 40 people, and we were listening to some talks. And I think my answer was, I feel very confident to be in this space.
Yeah.
But I don't feel very comfortable. Like, I think I said like 4 out of 10. And I think it made me realize that even though I'm so inspired by women in power, and I want that for so many more women, when I'm actually in rooms with very like empowered, authoritative women, it's weird for me because I've worked mostly in male-dominated spaces. So I actually don't feel that comfortable yet. Not from a place of, I don't belong and I want to belong, but more like I just don't find it super... I find it intense somehow. Yeah.
And I can really relate to that.
Yeah.
We had a moment where we bonded over that as well.
Yeah.
Because at one event, we stepped outside for a moment after a talk, and we were standing in an area with 2 men, and we were both like, okay. Like, we found our peace or ground again for a moment, where we were like, oh yeah, this is the comfortable...
This is what we're used
surrounding.
to. Yeah.
This is what we're used to.
Yeah.
And that was very...
2 men in suits.
Wow. Yeah, 2 men in suits. We're having like a chat about work, clearly.
Very clearly.
And funny enough that there we felt comfortable.
As we change, and also remembering our conditioning.
Yeah.
Because we're stepping into making a podcast, and maybe people listening are also looking to make a change. You might, even though you might want to be comfortable in new spaces, it might take time.
It will.
And yeah, also don't force what doesn't feel natural or comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think it was also in a way brave of us to admit like we weren't comfortable yet, and that's fine.
No, and you have to feel into it, right?
That we went to spaces that were new to us to feel that out. I think that also creates a lot of insight.
Yeah.
So I think
a lot of new insights.
A lot of new insights. So even being in spaces with a different representation than what you're used to is already very eye-opening.
Yeah.
And puts the mirror up.